Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to the Monday night edition of Massively Overpowered Television, where tonight we are bringing you the awesomeness of Elder Scrolls. And this is Elder Scrolls Online, and tonight's big thing is going out to capture me some companions. We'll capture, maybe not quite the right word, but I'm gonna coerce some, No. Connect with some new colleagues. Yes, that is it. That is what I'm gonna do. But, yes, actually, in Blackwood, we have companions. And it's really funny because I actually forgot that I only did the companion quests on the preview thing that I was doing for this. I completely really forgot that I didn't have companions, and I kept checking for them and be like, nope, don't got them. Oh, it looks like I'm stealing. I heard a rumor you might be joining me tonight, Every. Uh-oh. I do see the green light, but I do not hear. Were you working up in the other channel? I may have to just see typing. Is it like never gonna load in? Come on. The game's acting like it's never gonna load in. What? Well, I can't seem to get... Wow. Okay, so... Did it? Alright.
Outlander.
Alright, I think I'm finally in game, so I think my internet might have been a little iffy there for a slight moment. Oh, did I bork the stream title? Yeah. Well, I didn't want a G for my last name anymore, so I went with a K. No, I think my internet went wonky for a moment because I couldn't even get into game. It just kind of hung on loading in for a while. So... Nope, I don't want to talk to you anymore. How many did I end up with? Ooh, 12 out of 12 event tickets. Alright, so... I don't seem to be able to hear Every. And I just realized that I also closed all the things that told me everything about where I'm supposed to go for companions and everything. So, that's kind of funny. Well, we know we need to go to Blackwood. So I got my new phone today, everybody. I mean, it's not the new version like what, you know, everyone else is probably doing. I just got a Samsung S21, which is quite a few models beyond what I was using. Got everything taken out. Now, when everybody's transferring 4 phones and all that stuff, right? So we did that, and I made sure a lot of things worked, and I never once thought about doing the daily word game that I played. I played for 2 years, and it wiped it. It's all on the other phone, which has now been reset, so it's not even there. But my son was able to keep it because he put his on his SD card, and I think mine was just on the regular phone. Anyway, it did not save the data, and so 8 seasons worth of crowns that I earned and all the coins for all the things I did, and oh, I'm telling y'all, it's actually really kind of heartbreaking. It's one of those times where I'm debating whether I'm never going to touch that again. So, yeah, I'm a little... Guys, 2 years. 2 years worth. I know I haven't done the dailies all 2 years, but I did, you know, every season they would have little championship things, and
Leowen seems safe enough.
all the pictures that I'd earned. Oh, that's totally not what I was planning on doing. So I really am kind of bummed. I mean, I'm not going to get 2 years worth of those dailies back. All of the different daily gifts where you win bullseyes and all that stuff, that's all gone. The bajillion coins I earned is gone. At least I didn't spend money on it. Otherwise, they would have made you log in, I guess. So, that's been my day. I also feel sick and overdone, and realize that I have something that should be out at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's not going to happen. Oh man, I wish I knew. Alright, well I gotta come over here, and I'm gonna have to Google us. So, Blackwood companions. I just need to know where to start the quest. I thought it was right out. But I'm gonna be honest, actually, they actually ported me to where it started. So... Alright, so... I'm pretty sure the guy that I started with... He's somewhere... You find him next to a bridge. Somewhere down here. Somewhere in this area. Bastion is who I'm gonna look for. As you can earn both, I'm pretty sure.
Not now.
Wow, my back hurts. And I'm still... You know what? I was like, fine, we all have to restart on this game thing. And then my son turns out and has it all saved and still has it. So obviously I'm like... "Ah." I saw he was on the 614 puzzle and
Does crawling around creepy caves sound like your idea of a good time? Then I have a job for you.
Ah. And had I noticed while I was there, the guy could have helped me try to find the data and get it transferred over. But I made sure my pictures were there. Alright, so... he was down near a bridge somewhere this way. And I know his name. Kind of know what he looks like, so maybe I'll be able to find him. It's a possibility. I get the feeling that I'm not gonna find him this way, though. Like on this side. Because this isn't... Pretty sure I need to cross. Are we gonna have death fishies? Let's see whether we end up with death fishies or not. I kind of hope not. Well, Ever, you can type to me in game or outside if you want. Or if it's just easier for you, you can... Oh, I have one of the council members here. Oh, iron ore. I'm like, what is that? Wow. I may go sneak on the guide and find his location better than this. Better than somewhere in the south. Yeah. Alright, let's Huh. It says Deep Scorn Hollow along the southwest coast. So maybe he's down here? Because we certainly don't have anything. So maybe that's the bridge that I remember him being at. So let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? We'll spend the whole night running. Dude, one of those crowns was my favorite. It had these... There was the spring one with the leaves and... Grr. If you think I take it bad losing little crowns and coins in a word game, imagine what happens when MJ loses a character or a house in an MMO. Yeah, that pretty much turns into never touch again, ever. I mean, that's what happened to Fallen Earth. And Arcage. Alright, let's keep going. All the way down to that bridge. And if it's not there, then we'll try to find a guide that's better than that. It's like, sorry, do not like your guide. Tidewater Cave. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to find. Supposed to find somebody there, but... Nope, that's not gonna be it, because...
Perhaps this was not such a grand idea.
Oh, who are you? Zeechus. Nope. Alright, so I guess I need to look up... in Deep Scorn Hollow. It is a cave beneath the island along the coast. Okay, so we are basically there. It is right across on this bridge. I'm in the right spot. Good heavens. There we go.
Hey! Hey! Over here!
There he
I need
is,
some help.
by the well. Oh. Yeah, you need a little bit of help, don't you? Look at you. Were you gonna join me over here, Every? Oh, you switched to general? Erp. Oh, I see. I get it. Alright. Champion reward. Congratulated for arriving at Champion 100 as a commemoration. A Manny Marco costume has been added to your collection. Really? Oh. Cool. Wait and... Well, we'll start talking to him anyway. Hey, buddy. Looks like you might need a little help. Think I should help him, everyone? He looks a little bit tied up. I wonder why. Alright, let's see what you have to say for yourself, dude.
I don't know which of the 8 divines sent you this way, but I'm glad to see you. The name's Bastion. Be on your guard, friend. I was accosted by a dark elf. She went into the cave hours ago, but she might return at any moment. The dark elf Tanare Vels. She's a traveler I met along the road. The cave is Deep Scorn Hollow. The entrance is over by the dock. I'm here to retrieve a fellow named Quistley Silvel. His family sent me to find him. I think he's in trouble.
In trouble?
Untie me, please. The Silvels will pay well if you help me get Quistley out of whatever trouble he's in. And I could use someone to watch my back. Interested? Oh, and check the shack. I think Tanare dropped something during our struggle.
How do we know that he's not some bad guy that is tied up out here, you know, for a good reason? What makes me think that he's the good one, right? I'm not feeling it. Okay.
Oh, thank you. Look around, would you? I'd like to examine whatever my attacker dropped.
I mean, look at that. That's not even rope. It's chain. The dude was chained down. Chained. Okay.
I guess the dark elf thought she'd be back before I freed myself. I should count myself lucky that she didn't simply murder me. It feels like a Daedra is dancing inside my head. I've been asking about Quistley all over Leowyn for days. An innkeeper told me that he'd fallen in with bored nobles who like to sneak off to caves along the coast for some sort of revels. It's the best lead that I've got. Oh, Quistley's no child. He came to Leowyn on his father's business. The Silvels want Quistley to be responsible and take an interest in filling the family coffers. But his main pastime is living well off his family's wealth. The innkeeper told me that some of Leowyn's upper-class folk like to dabble in dangerous stuff. He'd heard revelers talking about some sort of secret gatherings out here, daring each other to come. Rich, young, and bored. Damned nonsense. Skooma smuggling would be my guess. I haven't seen any obvious signs in the area, but caves like this are the perfect place for shady dealings. And the idea of trading in illicit goods would appeal to Quistley, until he had to actually work. I'm not from around here, but it's known as Deep Scorn Hollow. The story I heard in Leowyn is that a cult celebrated dark rites here long ago. Ever since, the place has had a bad name, but smugglers and other ne'er-do-wells use it from time to time. Someone is. Smugglers would see the value of hiding in a place with an evil reputation. It keeps away the locals. Or bored nobles might be curious about the stories of dark powers and bloody sacrifices. Either way, I mean to take Quistley home. She called herself Tanare Vels. We were traveling in the same direction on the road out of Leowyn, and just sort of fell in together. She said something about searching for an old smuggler's cave, but when I described Deep Scorn Hollow, She said that wasn't the one she was looking for. We parted ways soon after. From the bump on my head, it seems she wasn't being entirely truthful.
Oh, well, I mean, she didn't kill you. So check out the shack. See if she dropped something in the shack. Maybe this great big... Bring Quistley Savell to the Syndicate. Preferably alive. May have joined smugglers or bandits. Wears an expensive signet ring, dresses like a useless rich knob, fancies himself a ladies' man, brags a lot. Hopefully smugglers haven't killed him before we can collect on his debt. Okay.
Did you find something? Here, let me have a look. A letter. I knew I saw something fall out of Tanare's satchel when she ambushed me. Why? This is a contract. Tanare Vels is bringing Quistley in to pay debts in Leowen. Damn it! I guess that explains why Tanare knocked me out and tied me up. Of course, that idiot! Quistley would gamble away more than he had in his coin purse. He's done it before. Usually begs his parents for help, though.
Spoiled little rich boy.
I ought to just let the Dark Elf have him, but it would be... dishonorable. We better see if we can catch up to her. I'd like to leave her tied up and empty-handed when I drag Quistley out of here by his arrogant nose. Probably? Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred to me that someone else might be looking for that petulant brat. It's not the first time I've been asked to get Quistley out of trouble.
You don't sound very fond of him. You're calling him a petulant brat, arrogant nose.
I should try to hide it better, I suppose. We were raised together, more or less. Except he was the firstborn of a wealthy family, and I was the foundling they took in. Something which Quistley never quite let me forget. Well, it's the right thing to do. I mean, the Silvels gave me shelter, educated me alongside Quistley, even hired a tutor for me when I showed some magical aptitude. I owe them. And if looking out for Quistley is how I pay them back, so be it.
You know, maybe it wasn't the best idea to come after a guy who's more mage-like. Maybe I should have gone after a different one.
No, not that I noticed. She said to keep an eye out for smugglers along the coast, and departed soon after. She likely just hung back and followed me the rest of the way. Foolish of me. I should have been more alert. All the time. House Silvel has interests in a dozen cities. I travel all over Tamriel, looking after their business. I'm a mage by training, but I spend my days dealing with contracts and cargoes. And chasing after Quistley.
So 2 mages running around? This may not be the smartest.
The Silvels fostered me from the time I was small, seeing to my education and giving me a place in their home. As I grew older, Lord Silvel employed me in the family business. What I want to do isn't important. I have an obligation.
This is different for Quistley. He's not one for any sort of rough living, other than maybe going to gambling dens and taverns in the seedier parts of town.
Woohoo!
Probably?
Oh.
Yes, I did.
Alright. Huh. So I wonder if Every's got his own bastion following him. Oh, I guess he's not following me. Oh, I guess I didn't have to run around. Huh. Just in case you want to know.
An abandoned shack.
Oh.
Saved by the water. Huh? Looks like a smuggler's den to me.
Oh, nope. I guess you have to run this way. Apparently he didn't like me going the long way.
Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye.
Alright, we're gonna wait here, Bastion.
First time I've had to look for Quisley in such a rustic location. Not his usual style.
Oh, is he gonna say like what his usual style is?
This place... something's not right.
Oh, dancing smugglers. Ooh, bookshelves. We all remember Annie Prowl went to the sea one day. Il Gullior bit off her head beneath the sea of grey, beneath the sea of grey. Notes of a sage. Temple complex dating back to the early years. Was indeed hidden in Blackwood's deserted coastlands.
Quisley really got himself into it this time. The idiot!
Ooh, spicy beet salad.
This is definitely not this place.
Stop getting in the way of my bookshelves, dude. Dragon Knights. Oh, speaking of in the way of my bookshelves. Chimel Adabal. Another song. Sacks. I don't want to. That door's closed.
How did Quisley stand it down here? It's not what I'd call luxurious.
The ruined shrine. Oh. Click on it. Book of Circles. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, well, I guess that's where we're going. Or maybe not. Oh, come on, it's a perfect place to have something down here.
Looks like the ruin just sunk into the ground here. Those roots. It looks like there's another passage beyond.
He sure is chatty.
I wonder what this place was. It doesn't look dwarven.
Help! Help! Somebody!
Keep your voice down. Those lunatics will hear you.
Look! They have captives!
Psst, over here. Let me out before these cultists kill me.
Let me out too! There's a cult of
I
Sithis
would
in these
not
caves!
linger here.
They sacrifice
Flee
people!
if you value your life.
Thank you. We've been here for days. You should get out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I think they're preparing to sacrifice people. Why would anyone want to do such a thing? I've met no one by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go. They're cultists, I think. They follow someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now?
Can I go, please?
Before we continue, let's talk a moment.
Alright, you want to chat?
Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much for the smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quisley from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself mixed up in now? What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos. Nothing good can come of that.
What? Maybe?
Quisley's always getting into trouble, but
Primordial
it usually
chaos
involves
is
love
nice.
or dice. He could be in real danger this time. Allowing Quisley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quisley might deserve it, I can't let Tenari Vales get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers. It's a long story. Suffice it to say, I owe his family a great debt. Quisley and I were more or less raised together. The Sylvels count on me to watch out for him, or help him if he needs it.
Oh, you kind of already told me that long story, dude.
That's what the Sylvels say when they need me to help him. But he's their son. I'm just someone they raised. Forgive me if I sound ungrateful. They took me in and made sure I was clothed, educated, trained. They didn't have to do that. I've lost count. He does as he pleases. Unfortunately, what pleases him seems to land him in hot water. Every time. This, though, how Quisley stumbled into a cult's clutches, I can only guess. I'm the son of Lord Martel Hallex, the traitor. I suppose the story's not well known outside of court circles. My father was one of High King Emmerich's most trusted advisors. But when I was only a toddler, he plotted to secretly murder Emmerich and appoint himself regent. Or so I'm told.
No, maybe he wasn't
failed,
actually a
of
trailer.
course. Others in my family were implicated in the plot. The High King stripped House Hallex of its titles and domains. My mother died of shame. I was far too young to have been a part of it, though, so the Sylvels took me in.
Interesting. All right. Well, I suppose we shall continue on. Carry on, carry on, carry on.
This is definitely not a smuggling operation.
No, no, it doesn't look very smug. Oh, hi. She just didn't.
Let's corner one of these cultists. They might know what's happened to Quisly.
I'm not really with them. Don't hurt me.
Okay. Did one of those cultists just run off like a chicken? Here, chicky, chicky, chicky cultist.
You there! Stop!
You'd better not lay a finger on me. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
Xanathar, give me patience.
What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here? I warn you, I am favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge every injury you inflict on me. Quisly Sylvel? He belongs to Leleus now. She is the daughter of Sithis, and none dare defy her. Leave while you can. You're fools if you think you can save him from her.
Ooh, should I try to intimidate? I forget what happens if I do intimidate and I like fail. That's really bad, right? Is it bad? I don't know. Every, are you intimidating? I'm not really a bloodthirsty.
The daughter of Sithis and her brother are in the Fane of Scorn. I don't know when she plans to grant Sylvel the Kiss of Sithis. Someone else is to be sacrificed today. I've told you what you wanted to know. Can I go?
No, you can't.
Some dark elf they caught. Even now she faces the death of the crystal fangs in the next chamber. Leleus herself presides in the Fane below. I haven't been invited there yet, so I don't know for sure where it is. Now let me go. Please?
Oh, here we go. Pastine, what do you want to
I
do?
don't believe him. I think he knows more than he says he does. The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it. Quisly's fallen in with death worshippers? Hardly. The only thing that interests Quisly is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I'd better get him out of here. I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tenare Vels. Let's split up. You keep going, in case he's telling the truth. I'll see if I can find out more about the daughter and the Fane.
Please, I'll tell you anything you want. Just let me go.
Yeah, you don't get to go, dude. Dream on. Dream on. Dream on.
I know where a map of this place is. It's not far. Just, don't hit me.
Helpful of you. What else can you tell me?
Wait, he knows where a map is? At least that was part of Every's conversation. Maybe if I intimidated, he would have told me he had a map too. Well, I'll just go ahead and wait. Deep Scorn Hollow.
Help! Break these crystals! Please, they're killing me!
They go where the rivers flow or the dead ones.
Praise Vec. Thank you, stranger. Let's talk somewhere safer.
No, we can talk right here. What are you talking about? What's she doing? She leaving already? She just took off. As if going deeper was really safer, girl.
Those idiots were going to sacrifice me to Sithis.
Yep.
Ugh, my skin still feels like I've got 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible. Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you is doing here, but I won't argue with Providence. Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I'll bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finish here. It's business, not personal. Then you understand my predicament. I need Sylvel if I want Law's Tull off my back, but it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me get out of here and I'll help you. I got a look at a map, so I think I know where you can find Sylvel. Not much. Law's Tull suspected that Quisley was hiding out in a smuggler's cave on the coast. I thought I'd have to check them all. Then I ran into your friend, Bastion. I knew there was something off about the smuggler story, though. It didn't fit. He must be in deep, if Law's Tull is willing to write off what I owe to get his claws on Quisley. Too bad for him, but it's a chance for me to get out of a bad situation. Law's Tull makes a good living from other people's mistakes. Or desperation. I borrowed gold against imagined winnings like every gambler ever. You ask a lot of questions. Not to be rude, but I'd really rather find Quisley and get out of here. These cultists already tried to sacrifice me once, after all.
Well, yeah, but...
I found notes left behind by some unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he had the good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of occult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end. I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple, once dedicated to Sithis. Well, probably not abandoned now.
Yep, not very abandoned.
Good. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught, so I think I know where to go. I'll keep out of your way if we run into more cultists. After that ritual, I'm in no condition for a fight. The cultists definitely go on and on about Sithis.
A sacrificed husk still has some gold on him. Oh, that's pretty nice. This time we're clearing the way for every. See, I love this AoE heal and how it lights up everything. That's why I want to keep this. Definitely keep this set.
Oh, damn. Dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful. There's got to be a way through. I know what I saw on the map. Maybe the map showed a passage that isn't here?
You're not part of this cult, are you? In fact, you appear to be lost.
Oh, hey. We can talk to both of them.
I would have sworn the map I saw showed a passage here. Unless... could it be a hidden passage? I'll look around a bit. Why don't you see if the vampire knows anything? If he's been here long enough, he must have seen cultists coming or going through any hidden passages. But be careful with him. I don't trust vampires. Perhaps. But I'd rather not fight my way through half the cult to get to Quisley Sylvel. If there's a passage here, it could save us quite a lot of trouble. Get in, get what you need, then get out. That's how I prefer to do things.
Your comrade is correct. There's a hidden door. Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I'm not a slave to my hunger. Why are you wandering around Deepscorn Hollow anyway? The daughter of Sithis is fond of sacrificing strangers. I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him. These miserable Sithis pretenders. I can show you the passage you seek. I'll consider it payback for the way they locked me up. They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever, if one is a child. I cannot believe I thought these weak-minded fools might have a genuine insight into the dark mysteries of Sithis.
Why does... Okay, so why does one show red?
Lalace is a noble from Leowen who made a game of dabbling in dark lore. As I understand it, she found this place and managed to wake a presence that had been sleeping here for ages. She surrendered to the darkness eagerly. I doubt that it cared. Fools and dilettantes bewitched by the daughter's powers. They believe she is the living embodiment of Sithis' dark will, servant of an ancient power. But the only power she serves is her own avarice and lust, like any greedy mortal.
Huh. Surprisingly helpful.
Wait, the switch was under a crate? Oh, there we go.
Wait. Would you do me a favor in return? Perhaps before you rush off, you might unlock this cell? A favor in return for my showing you the switch? Let me again assure you, I'm in control of my urges. I shall not harm you. I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition. But the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I had not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away.
Wait, so he's in control of his urges, but he was feeding upon a noble.
Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet.
Wait, am I about to turn into a vampire?
I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different.
Yeah, this is gonna go over well. So you gonna go try to eat the dark elf?
Thank you. Perhaps the friend you seek might still be alive.
I knew it. I never grow tired of being correct.
I want to find out if every freeze him or not.
This should take us right to the cult's hidden temple. Come on! Hold up a moment before we go on. I've been thinking. I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once already. I do try to learn from my mistakes. I've been thinking. There's a good chance we won't find Quisley Sylvel alive. Nothing good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quisley in, or taking his place, but it's close. I really need to be free of Lars Tull. I barely persuaded him to give me this chance. I won't get another one. This may sound ghoulish, but if Quisley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Last Tull, it will show that I held up my end of our bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt. Someone's coming!
Oh, there you are. I'm afraid I wasted my time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you. Oh, you put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. It was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left.
Oh, I interrupted it when he was about to talk to her. Shucks, I shouldn't have done that.
You put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. It was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left. I did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. And seriously, do not turn your back on Tenare. Our weepy friend told me that Quisley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn. She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic. I don't always get along with Quisley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed by the cult. Or turned into some crime boss's object lesson for that matter. Not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But just in case, warn Tenare that she'd better not try anything foolish when we get Quisley. She caught me off guard once. It won't happen again. You're not even going to apologize, are you?
I'm sorry?
Just keep your distance from Quisley. He's my responsibility.
I suppose we shouldn't keep the daughter of Sithis waiting. Knock a gullible stranger over the head one time and earn mistrust for life, eh? I took advantage of an opportunity. You know we can't both leave with Quisley. I'll duel for him if I have to. I'm very good with my daggers. My, ever the optimistic
Give
one, aren't you?
her the ring and give
Very
him the
well.
guy.
I agree that it's pointless to continue this argument until we have Quisley Sylvel in hand, or his corpse. But Bastion should know that my daggers aren't just a fashion accessory.
Alrighty. Guy looks like he's a turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am the champion, my friend. Whoops. Any good books? House of Hilalu. Hilalu. Ooh, I almost missed this one. On Welkin Stones. Oh, we just read that one. I would say it's dumb to have two of the same books in your library, but I happen to have a couple book sets that I have more than one of. Couple Dean Koontz sets, and Like 2 Lord of the Rings sets. Oh, that guy wants to be our forerunner? Okay.
Quisly!
No use in a fight right now.
Kill these
I'll
What
try
are you doing
faster.
here? Go away.
Crud, I'm tempted to go back.
I'll just... oh dear. I'll get out of the way.
All the chat and everything went away.
I need to grab Quisly before he runs off again. The little bastard.
Dude, I'm gonna wait a little bit till that guy goes. I hate running in and doing that with somebody else. Yeah, anything good out here? Do you think that's enough time for him to go? I wonder.
How dare you? Lalise would never have hurt me. She said so.
She murders people, you...
Click on it.
I'm not talking to you, Bastion. Nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me.
That guy was still in there. Give it a couple more minutes. Alright, I'm gonna try again.
How dare you? Lalise would never have hurt me. She said so.
She murders people, you idiot! You were probably next!
I'm not talking to you, Bastion. Nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me. You spoiled everything! You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable, and whoever that dark elf is, barging in and ruining my life. Who do you people think you are? Well, that's just your opinion. Everybody here treated me as a guest of honor. And Lalise, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me? That is no concern... Wait. Did you say Lars Tull? Is that why the Dark Elf's here? I've seen her in his headquarters, Otyr. I may owe him some gold. I can't believe they sent Bastion after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward child. I am perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. I refuse to go. Claim me. I am not some sack of flour to be bargained over. Oh, very well. Bastian works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss. He's a terrible person.
I don't think the idea is up to you.
Bastion doesn't seem very fond of Quisley. I can't imagine why. We compared notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastion said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us. Years ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Tull offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Tull and to pull one over him at the same time. If Bastion's willing to work with me, and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise.
Just forget about being knocked out and tied up. I mean, what's a little bit of tying up between friends?
Once we get Quisley out of here, I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over. All right. I think I know how to sort this out. If Tenare is prepared to listen, that is. I'm willing to overlook the knock on the head to settle this.
I hope my demon doesn't poop right now. It'd be right in the middle of the stream there.
First, we need to get Quisley out of Blackwood. Tenare doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminals she'd bring Quisley to might kill him. I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quisley knows that Lord Sylvel can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living.
Oh no, I would have to work!
I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quisley home, secretly. Then we make sure that Tenare has something she can take back to Lars Tull. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Sylvel would agree that you've earned your payment.
My payment is my very own Bastion.
What do you think, Tenare? Are you willing to give it a try?
I'll need to bring Lars Tull proof of Quisley's demise.
What kind of proof would you need?
I'm clearly not dead!
If I bring Quisley's signet ring to Lars Tull, he'll believe me.
That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Sylvels that Quisley sold the ring to pay his debt.
I'm right here!
That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quisley's debt.
What?
Not even talking
My
to
ring?
him.
I'm not giving you a damn thing! Bastian, keep that woman away from me!
Oh, Bastion! There you go.
I'll make sure Quisley understands to stay away from Blackwood.
Thank you. This should clear my account with Lars Tull. And perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family too.
We should leave this place. I'll see Quisley on his way when he comes around.
Boom! Oh, he's crying. Gee, what's in the apple basket? Apples! Who would have thunk? Why is thunk such a great word? I know it's not a real word, but... Sorry, I'm just looting. Reading and looting, looting and reading. Though man and mare knew sin since time begun, the Daedric princes watch each mare and man. Azura lights the day from dusk to dawn. Tales of the Black Marsh. Boom! 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 Boom, boom, boom! Boom, 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 boom. 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 Wait, did I already read these? The Black Fin goes to war. Oh. Oh wow, this looks like a long one. One of these days I'm gonna have to go back and like just reread everything. The Legend of Beyond. Beyond the Bale. Something that happens in hay farms. Or something like that. Oh, backpack is empty. Wow, lots of lockpicks in this place. Oh, alright, I'm done. Wait. Am I supposed to go that way? Was this the way we came from? Oh, yep, okay. Next will be Miri
Monsters?
Alendis.
Villains? What's the trouble?
Ta-da! And now I have my very own great group picture time and every turns around. Call yours, every. There we go. Ta-da! Now I gotta start getting him some kind of gear. Look at this. We have twinsies. Maybe next time we'll try for the other one. I'm not sure. That wasn't too difficult at all. That was pretty easy. It was kind of a nice little story, too. I liked it. Well, everyone, that is going to be it for today. That is the end of our OPTVN. Thank you all so much for coming and being a part of this. And a huge thank you to Every for dealing with the annoyance that is technical difficulties and not being in voice. So y'all were stuck just listening to me this time. Hopefully you're not too scarred for life. But as you can see, as long as you have the Blackwood chapter, getting a companion is not that difficult here in Elder Scrolls Online. And now that we have the companion while he's out, unless I say otherwise, you will start getting drops of companion gear, so you can gear your companion up, and he gets to help you on your adventures. So neat, neato-rific, neato-rooney. I hope everybody has had a very good Monday and didn't run into things like I did, sadly. But hey, at least my ESO characters have not been deleted because I would not be back. Have a wonderful night. Thanks again, Every, and thanks to all of you for coming here and for helping us out, supporting us in every single way. We cannot be massively OP without you, and we are so grateful for everyone. Now, today I'm going to leave the link in for our chat today. I mean, for the post. If you want to go back and figure something else about it. Tell me what your favorite companion is. Do you have just the original ones to get in game? Or who would you want as a companion in the game? So, not necessarily that there are other companions to bring around, but who would you want to run around and have as a companion? So, have a great one. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night, and until then, happy trails to you until we stream again.